Okay, hello, hello. Oh, pretty late already, so I'm just going to go. Hey guys, guess who's in charge of the garage now?
Is it you?
Ding, ding, ding.
Nice. Congratulations.
Also, is someone aware of the basement?
I like it. There is someone working at the bank.
There was no one there when I went in.
I don't know. It
No,
feels
he's
like
he's also working there.
Remember, make sure you cover up your juice before the evaporate.
So have I missed anything while I was talking with Traverse?
Give us some time.
Man, this person's taking their own time, huh?
All right. And what's that say? Let's say a one.
I think that is yeah, that's the one. That was the one. We'll count the zero as a time. Remember, make sure you cover up your juice before the evaporate.
I feel like after that talk with Beatrice, that I just need to just make sure there's nothing else left. I think that that's the appropriate course of action. I'll be sure to have a talk with Mr. Waterfront about it. Mr. Beatrice, considering
Please be advised, damages results while the polling is strictly prohibited and may be met with legal force.
Plenty of curtains and a second
know.
way of getting out.
Benny would probably be the happiest man in the world if you knew it.
didn't answer back.
Hello. I'm gonna help you.
Yes. So, there's a glowberry over there. I'm guessing that's not a natural spawn and I can just pick it up.
If you see a glowberry over there, you can grab the glowberry over there.
Yes? Yeah.
I've only ever seen him in the row once. That would be here. At least I don't think so.
Well, I'll figure it out.
Please be advised, damages results while the polling is strictly prohibited and may be met with legal force.
Do you need to also pick up your tech points?
I can't pull tech part.
There, we're operating the grindstone if you want to have a talk.
Copy.
How are you faring?
I'm doing my job.
Hello. Hello. Hi. I am going to use.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, so yesterday we found Fritz or his sort of half alive, half dead body.
Mm-hmm. He's being delivered here.
Good.
Mhm.
Okay. Figured I'd mention that if it hasn't been already.
Yeah, we're going to try to
Just briefing.
fix him up, more or less. Going
He's
over
going to be
methods.
delivered with our booze shipment.
So does Sloan know about this area? Nope. Okay.
No. He knows that the grindstone's operated by the wyverns, but that's about it.
If you could manage to get Veronica downstairs, you might be able to it'll fix it.
Is Veronica around today?
I mean, I don't know.
think so.
I only just got back.
Fair enough.
Haven't seen her yet.
No, me neither. I had no hair.
Yeah, my guess is that she's not around them. I just saw her on its own, and she's not with either of them. And she's one more.
So, probably not.
But she's the best victim out of the front.
Liev. We could call Liev in. Liev. You haven't met him yet. He's a plant man.
Oh, yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Master Decker.
I was here a few months. I was here
Oh,
like 2 months ago.
Fair enough.
And I actually talked with him about yeah, she did her quick.
Ah, yes. Mm.
Hello, GM here.
Hey, if...
You guys keep getting me. I'm sorry. Hello. I know you're probably sick and tired of me by now.
Damn it, look.
we have a selfish request, which is Liev, if Explorer is available when Fritz shows up.
Hi, how we doing? I'm here.
The two GMs right
Hi.
now.
No, you don't. That's cool. I'm here.
Okay.
Basically,
Yes.
basically, Locust, we want you to give us two
We want
GMs
everyone that's not
to-
you.
Feel free. Be my guest. You may have both of the other GMs for like 15 minutes. That's totally fine. I don't give a shit.
All right.
Oh wait, Lucas. Nobody wants you here.
Now,
Yeah, fucking clearly. Jesus fuck. All right, you guys have fun.
Start shooting people, okay?
What is up with my hand? What is going
You have
on?
to go out there and just cause as many pings to go off as possible.
Swear to Christ, you guys are gonna kill me.
What's
We
going on?
do have a thing that might happen shortly, right, Expolar? So probably immediately after that thing is when we would schedule the drop-off to take place, if that makes sense.
Sure.
Does that clarify things for you?
Yeah, that works.
Cool. All right.
Okey-dokey.
If it doesn't happen, we'll come back. We're not 100% sure if it is going to happen, but we'll know if it's not going to happen.
All good. Hey, look at that. The drop-off's good
come in a few extra minutes. It's gonna be
Soon
a little
TM.
bit. Wow. Soon TM. Means we
In other news,
don't have to stick around down here. Oh yes.
I need
Okay.
is the only gunsmith we know specs. Is the best one.
I mean,
Yeah.
Besides,
Also a decker.
capital. He is also a decker. I mean, like Benny's a gunsmith.
yeah, I mean, I would be a little surprised if he didn't say though.
Also true. That Gareth fellow, I'm not sure what his specialties are.
Yeah, the big guy with the insect face that tries to hide his insect
Oh, that
face,
guy.
but does a really poor job of it. Yeah.
I don't know for certain, but my guess is no. And also, don't really know him.
Fair enough.
Right.
You might be SOL today.
Yeah, okay. Got it right. Got it out right.
Ooh, you too, huh? Pilfering all of our guns.
Okay, just
It'll
better.
bite us in the ass eventually. Okay, well, not all of us are made of money, huh? Some of us have to steal our guns.
The revolvers are good. It's just I want something that fires a little faster, and especially has a larger clip.
The
Clip?
the-
Mag,
Thank
general
you.
term.
Magazine. Yeah. A clip is like a thing you put in the top. It's like a strip that you put the bullets into.
Yeah.
Right, they slide in
Anyway.
there. That's a clip.
And
Yeah.
In any event, the rifle actually has surprisingly small size. Also, out of curiosity, this is a bit of out of character stuff, but what's your accuracy?
I have combat 4.
Combat
As a-
4. So 5 is the sweet spot for assault rifles. If you have less than 5, it'll be completely inaccurate.
Well, it's better than
That's
nothing.
where I'm at.
And also,
It
at,
is. You could
at
also-
some
you
point, I
could
plan
get
on
an
getting an
enhancement.
accuracy enhancement as well.
There you go. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I need.
Yeesh. If specs are around, we'd get it today.
Oh shit, really?
Yes.
I wish my dog was here. I miss my dog.
I think they're only going to be showing up in the wasteland, mayoral duties or something like that.
Oh. Sadness.
So we'll have to do brain surgery on you in a rest bucket.
Wait, do brain surgery on who?
You.
Me?
Mm-hmm. You want an accuracy enhancement, right?
Oh, that way, right, yes.
I mean, I just plan on adding all of them. Right.
Nah, wire that shit right in there.
Then what happens if you change your armor?
I don't have it. I'll figure it out.
Fair enough.
I mean, I have the best stuff I can get right now. Like, just period. So.
True. Yeah, you say that, but there's always the possibility that you won't want to be recognized at some point in the future.
Well, you see, that's why I have an alternate takeout with Shadow.
Fair enough.
And a different helmet.
Sometimes
Isn't
it's
your
better to
armor
be
one of a
recognized.
kind?
Sorry, repeat?
Isn't your armor one of a kind? Because you made it yourself?
I mean,
I want to add some spikes to it or something.
insert explanation for disguise rules. Here.
Listen, when I was playing Augustine, right? And I had disguised Augustine going around, the first thing people came up to me and said was, "Oh, hey, it's Augustine." All right? Disguise rules don't mean shit.
Either way,
Not in the moment.
different paint job, different helmet.
Okay. All right.
Theoretically, also a different voice mod, but I haven't set that up.
Okay, but what if it happens twice?
Shit.
What happened?
Like you need your second identity also needs to be burned.
Then I'll figure it out.
More paint jobs. More
Yeah, I mean,
helmets.
the armor is meant to, it's sort of a hollow type paint. Like I just sort of like switch it out.
Okay.
Either way, mechanically, I've been told it's okay for me to just have the alternate paint job, and
Yeah. So just to clarify, Mr. Sloan told you guys to pick it up at the Undercity docks, right? Is that what was told to you?
He was gonna have a trusted person deliver it.
Deliver it. Okay.
With our
Sounds good.
with our boosh.
Sounds good. Yeah. Yeah. You get the message to he can't go far from the safe house, so he's gonna take it onto a ship and meet you guys in the docks in about 5 minutes, which means go now. If you're not busy.
Sounds good.
Copy that.
Or we're not.
Sounds good.
That's good. You happen to see like some type of like emergency response for the wyverns at the scrapyard for some odd reason? There's some emergency going on.
Disregard what I just said.
Noted.
All right. Sort of emergency picking at the wasteland, or not the wasteland, the scrapyard.
Shit.
I
Well,
guess we should go. All right. Let's skedoodle.
this is why I need a fucking speed enhancer.
Oh, right.
Pardon me. Not seeing anything. Johnny's up top.
Feel like this is a distraction.
Copy. I'm guessing spread out then.
Go ahead.
Search the row.
Any idea who it was from? The ping?
Nope.
The other guy left for a little bit.
Anything going on?
Boss, would you like to tell them?
Anything going?
There is.
Well, we just got an emergency
So the
ping
light is
that
clear?
that probably was a distraction. So
On the bank. Yeah, here, meet on me.
On you.
All right,
Oh, they are.
heading
Alright, it's our business.
in the bank. Something going on. Heading in.
Yeah, behind you. On your 6.
Hey there.
It's the fucking peanut patrol.
On your right, Cassidy.
That's fun. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience I've caused.
I think it's been open for like a good 20 minutes.
Right.
Now, there could be a few ways to go about this.
Mm-hmm. Better keep talking.
Well, I'm just a mercenary. If I'm not contracted to help, I'm not contracted to help.
Right, cover the doors.
This is the only exit, right?
Yep.
Fine, Shield.
Get in the car.
Oh, they're fucking running for it.
If you're not involved, back up.
Down here, right? Just hang out right here. We'll be right back. Gonna make sure don't. Oh, jeez.
Hey, can I help attend to him? He looks really bad.
Oh, go for it. Yeah.
Weapons down or open fire. And one on your back as well.
Right.
Who are you?
Right there.
Hey, I'm whispering. I just walked in here. Everything okay?
All right, how about that mask? Take her off.
Cast magic.
Pardon me, ma'am?
No, I don't have to tell. Just like, and then keep yourself from bumping your head again.
Wrong move, asshole. I could go all day.
Sewers! Sewers!
I'm tending to the injured. Then I'll.
I don't think the middle of the street's the safest spot for him. We should get him moved first.
I can see if I can radio Avalon.
That might be a good idea. Yeah, I just heard Shimetsu.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, God. Let's get you out of the street. Let's go. Come on.
If I could get someone down in the sewers, that would be appreciated. Higher
I'm down
level.
Ren, can you use the convenience store to get the person off the street?
Oh, hey. We were just in here. Come on, just go to the burger stop. Come on.
And they ran out of the sewers towards the scrapyard.
I currently have one at gunpoint.
Let's go. You know what? It's flying back here. Okay, we're going this way.
Non-Shimetsu personnel are urged to return to their homes.
Alright, come on, Leon. Let's move before something else.
Can you say towards the scrapyard?
You know where Sloan's at? I need to speak to him.
I'm assuming he went into the Avalon clinic. He was walking around.
Oh boy, your head just disappeared. I take off. I take off your knife that I saw.
Okay. Wow, where's the knife?
It's right hip.
I gotta stand up. Oh.
Hold up, hold up.
Right.
Technically he's on the ground. Technically on the ground. I'm just.
Stay in the clinic or the burger shop for now.
Right.
I'm gonna look for Sloan 'cause I need to speak to him.
Seems to be 4.
Does the helmet come off?
There's Sloan in there. I need to speak to him.
He's somewhere off in.
No, but I can describe what it looked like underneath it.
Injured.
Sure. Do I recognize him from way back when?
No.
Yeah, they're in the burger shop. I can
No,
grab them.
this is a fish
Why
lady.
are they going there? If they needed
You
any.
can
I
bring
got
up the
you. That's
injured,
all good.
from the
Yeah,
burger shop. The
right.
clinic's open.
Okay.
I need help, by the way.
Strong enough, I'll leave
I'm in a lot of pain.
Elevator's operational from simple button
Cool.
push, but if they really need that much guidance, I can come
That's
with
fine.
them.
The
I
reason,
have the individuals
reason
around
we,
here.
obviously, the reason being why they
Got this?
down, 'cause,
I got
the
this.
yokai were coming through.
I'll check the scrapyard again
I'm
then.
not.
The knife.
I'm not sure if it's
Could be.
under
There. Okay, there it is.
case, but they were also using magic. It seemed like.
Injured guy!
Anyone got eyes on them?
I'm with the one in the sewers.
Yeah, I got
picking
Houdini.
him up.
I'm checking this. I'm gonna run into the scrapyard right now.
I checked the scrapyard, didn't see anyone.
Hey, have you seen anyone masked run by recently?
No.
Did you manage to get that girl in the bank, or did she get away too?
I don't know where she is.
Well, we got at least one of them.
Yeah.
Is everything alright?
someone tried to rob the bank, I think. Did something with the bank. Or as far as I can tell.
I was already chasing them off.
Alright. So the bank measurements facility were attacked.
How are you doing?
I noticed that you
Hello,
Legos. I'm doing as well as I can. I'm your GM. Prominent bruise on the left side of his face. You mentioned grabbing a scanner from a room. Are you working with the phone?
Oh no, I made a scanner. I'm having.
Here.
Yes. Are those doors locked, or can I just walk?
It looks like it would be open.
Okay, thank you. And same with the elevator and all the doors upstairs?
Yeah, you would have some access to it, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Dobson GM here. Hello.
Yes. I am seeing what is gone, ruffled up, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, the fucking. Oh shit. They robbed the place already, huh?
I mean, they did something.
Huh. Let me get back to you on that. I gotta find this out myself. Actually, I'm gonna send someone here to you. I'm gonna go take care of something else.
Got it. Thank you.
Hey there, Zap.
Hey, yes.
I'm here. What's up?
Yeah. So I found this. I'm guessing I just straight up know what this is.
Seems like an auto decker of some kind.
Can I see anything else that's like roughed up?
Sorry, I didn't mean to activate that. God damn it.
Oh.
Good job, Lucas.
It didn't happen. It didn't happen.
Wait, yeah, so...
Yeah, so there's the auto decker. Is there anything else that's like before I look into the computer stuff? Is there any anything else weird and like ruffled and out of place or whatever?
Nothing like that seems like from like a confrontation or like big encounter, really. Might look a bit like a mess, but it's more like it's more like disorganized papers, if anything, really.
It's a rune, you know. The
Not really
magical
being
nature in
recommended,
runes is kind of
not much
like
really
it's-
touched here for the most part.
Just like how
a
someone
typical,
else's
I guess, office
handiwork is
desk.
sometimes hard
Just
to
that was
tell
placed
if
there, I
you
guess.
don't
But yeah.
have the
Well, I mean, it was on
exercise
floor,
or seen
but-
everybody's work.
Oh, it was on floor.
firsthand,
Okay, perfect.
You know, it's a little hard to tell from.
So I'm
from
guessing
time to time. I can
I would
give
be
you
able
a
to determine
roll,
what
but I'm going
this
to tell
was
you
used.
flat out, like,
Yeah.
unless you get a natural 20,
Since I
Yeah.
it's
or
Yeah, you can discern what
I
what
being
the
someone that
request-
can
or what the script would be. Yeah. That's something you're trying to attempt now.
So
Yep,
my
okay.
flaw is that one of them is that programming just goes over my head above
with,
like a,
with an 11 and a plus 5
moderate
just
level.
makes it a 16.
So
Okay.
like I aside from stuff that I'm
you
like
take a look
the
at it,
good
you can
stuff,
look at it and
or
say like, hey,
stuff,
like
I cannot craft anything that requires a
this was
higher
made
protection.
here,
But
you know,
without
it was
this
made
is
here
part
on
of it.
Hellion.
Okay, a
The
moment.
ingredients and the things and the runes that were etched into it obviously have a magical Hellion like signature about it. Yep. So the things that this thing was made from here, but Hellion's a big planet with a lot of people, so.
Oh, okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Okay, so
Discord. You're saying?
So
yeah, on the fly.
If,
you're saying
if it
goes overhead,
requires
but-
like proper programming or decking or anything like that, I likely wouldn't be able to actually look. But like if I can look around to see what files exist or something like that, like basic
Mhm.
stuff.
Okay. Exists as in that wasn't like tampered with or something. You're saying?
Repeat.
Exists as in like what was tampered with. You're saying potentially.
Yeah. See if I can determine like what was tampered with, what was fired. Like I have the computer and the decker, the auto decker here, so I'm gonna guess I being someone, could like do some like connections, see what's going on.
I see. I will say it seems like spending a bit of time. It doesn't seem like there was too much happening with the computer itself. I'm assuming, do you get to check over there by the teller area?
I would, yes. I did.
You would know it looks like. Yeah, it would look like over there. Let's look over there, actually. Yeah, essentially, what looks over here is that. Actually, even with the flaw, would Sir have some knowledge looks at the cameras at least? Would you say?
If I could access them, yes.
Okay then. Then yeah, with.
Yeah, I did notice
I
like
imagine
all of
the
the ones
Bengal can
upstairs. I had forgotten about checking. Why is the camera in here? That's a choice.
You would think.
There's no cameras in either of these places. What? Okay. There's that though. Okay.
Is anyone injured?
Got a couple scraps, but like it's scraped, it grazes. I'll be fine. Like just a couple bandages. Like at this point, yeah, I can take care of this myself.
Yeah, I'm good.
Roger. Any civilians? I'm also back as well.
As far
But,
as I know, at least on my end, I have not seen any civilians.
I'm in the clinic now, talking to the teller. He's alive. He's
Okay,
being
thank you.
discharged.
Yes, I was trying to like get back for Discord and stuff, but you will see like some of the anything here. You know, like one of these deposits here has been opened up and like the chips kind of just hastily kind of pulled out. If anything else, but we see a few down here. Maybe just lightly backed, but yeah.
Okay, so just as far as I can tell from here, it's cred chips.
Yeah, the physical kind, yeah.
Okay,
and like,
guessing camera access
and
would
if
be
you
over
do-
there if I were to.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, look through there. Like, you would notice that. Bit of time for it to load and whatnot, kind of observe what's going on. You would notice that it looks like there's like 3 individuals entered the bank, masked and everything disguised.
Okay.
One kind of like pressed like the bell, kind of like ping for the teller to come in, and after like a minute and the teller came in, they kind of essentially kind of accosted the man at gunpoint and forced him to open a deposit and get the jar to again take the chips within. And then as soon as they stepped out of this area, like just past like that door in front of you, that was when the wyverns, you guys, came in essentially, and you know the rest from there basically.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, found an auto
I
decker.
would mention that there was a bit of a like a pistol slap as well on like the bank teller that was there. Just kind of knocked him unconscious, but yeah, that's about it.
Found an auto decker. As far as I can tell, it was just red chips that they were stealing. Well, you're here still?
I'm still here. Yeah. Hello.
Can I tell if this has actually been used?
Yeah, I can say it's been used, and just to kind of, I guess, help save the added character time as well, if, get someone else to look into it. It's the auto decker was meant to just open door, basically.
Okay, it's just open it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't know exactly what this is used on, but check the cameras. They came in, got some cred chips from a couple of the deposit boxes over there. Then we came in and they
Gotcha. Not a lot to go on.
At least it could have been worse.
Yeah, at least we interrupted them, I guess.
I'm guessing Lilith is dealing with this then?
But this would be a union issue.
I mean, I know that Grin isn't working here anymore. So.
We'll call it in and report it, I guess.
You want this
GM still in?
Now you get a fucking beep-a-deep of somebody saying that they're gonna meet you at the dock shortly.
Okay, can I report this to Union, the bank robbery?
Yeah, they're kind of already aware of it, but more reports is good, for sure.
Yeah, the information would be auto decker was used. I don't, in character, know what it was used on specifically. The cred chips were stolen. They would, be able to see the feed, which I saw.
They will definitely
Yes,
ask
Ian.
for that auto decker
It's
to be
time to meet
turned
at the
in at
docks.
your earliest convenience to the local
Roger.
union.
Okay. Yep. And we did. I believe we managed to catch one of them. I personally don't know the result of that. I mean, I left Cassie.
Okay.
Okay.
But the bank's gonna hurt regular people.
Yeah, that's not good.
At least, provided the cred chips weren't incredibly loaded, it seemed like we managed to get them off relatively early.
That's good, at least. Still, though.
So, guessing you turned the girl in?
They had nothing. I let them go.
and they help the others escape.
Supposedly, from what they were saying, they were just a innocent bystander who wanted to get in on the fun. So I took the knife, and I got a rune out of them. Well, different spot. Let Maroon check out the rune. And, well,
it's never happened.
one big barrel
Got
of
it.
beer.
Gotta love our booze.
Gotta love our booze.
Yep.
This thing's fucking
This
huge. Alright.
Hell of a tap. Why does it need to be so big?
I don't know. I got this side if you got that one.
I got the side, yeah.
Cool. I mean, yeah, but...
I know, but he's short.
The fetal position, that guy.
Yeah.
Alright, over we get. Man, what timing,
Hmm.
It's kind of unfortunate, really. You got it. Anyone asks, this is a monkey barrel. One of them.
Alcohol ship.
Well, I
That-
guess
that's
it's a better
what we've
one,
been
but
saying. Like, this is an alcohol ship.
It is very heavy. You wouldn't have to
It
have
does
like
slosh around like liquid.
That's
I'm
madness.
right here.
No, what the fuck? Jesus Christ.
Do you have like a pallet jack or something in your newly acquired shop?
You know, actually,
This is
probably.
fucking heavy.
1 minute.
It's got wheels.
Oh, it does?
It's got
You
wheels?
could roll it. You could roll it. I mean, it is a barrel.
Fritz
Yeah. It's probably best to keep it upright.
Right. Do we want to wait for a pallet jack?
Okay, so does it have wheels that we can roll it on, or do I need the pallet jack?
Y'all can just carry it. Come on, you don't.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
have. You
just
know I
carry
don't
it,
have
it's
a
fine.
pallet jack. You guys would be crazy.
I'll be pallet jack. Alright, we should probably not go through the main area, right? 'Cause everybody's gonna be like, what the hell are you doing with this big old fucking barrel?
It's booze.
It's booze, I guess so, but then they're gonna come to the grindstone and want booze for a party.
Okay, however,
fine.
we gotta stock it first. We gotta make sure we got everything.
I guess so. Man.
Yeah.
A post-bank robbery. Boy.
All
Boy.
Oh,
Oh,
those
just a whole bunch of corporates, yeah. That's great. That's great. What the fuck is that? Is that a goat, man?
Tip option, I would really appreciate it if you left a tip. It would be very appreciated.
I'm gonna go investigate. I'm gonna back up with Winter and then investigate.
Pardon us.
Headquarters is very clear down that way. That was the incinerator. So that's just the two side spots.
Well, it looks like everyone is out in the open.
Fuck. Oh, a bit of a tight squeeze. Shit, fucking. Right. Boy. In we go.
All right.
Okay, let me just squeeze in front of you so I can get to the doors.
This is a real handy time to have on my character sheet that I never get tired.
Oh, really? Damn.
Yep.
Time
The
getting
other part of
tired.
my other part of my speed aid.
Great. I love that. Just push him along the floor.
Hello. Hi.
Hi, yes. So, while we're moving, I'm gonna call Liev, say we would like his assistance with something in the basement.
Okay.
We have like
Here we go.
shipping and
Go.
receiving.
Go.
We can do this through.
All right, Liev. Wyverns are calling for Liev for assistance in the basement.
Great job. Okay, thank you.
Fine, fine.
Okay, I called Liev. Hopefully he'll be able to help us in a sec.
Great. That's great. Love that. Love that for us. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, my back. Oh, my back. Oh, the spiral staircase. Why?
I don't want it to make you guys drop it, and it just goes ka-tung, 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 all the way down the spiral staircase.
Oh, yeah, there are more doors. Yep, got it.
Sorry, Fritz, you've turned into a fine slurry.
I mean,
You blended up.
It's not entirely far from what we got going on in here, but you know.
Alright. Get him into the medical. Whatever the fuck. Oh, my back. Oh, my knees. Oh, my entire body.
Old man.
Shut up. Right, let's put him down here. Right, great. Cool. Okay, I'm just gonna.
You need to work on your cardio, Cassian.
Shut up. My cardio's fine, it's strength. Oh. Oh.
While we're waiting for Liev, Cassian, are there any like sand leaves or other medical ingredients that grow up here, or is it all like undercity and places?
Sometimes they show up here. Depends on if the gods decide for them to be here.
Coincidentally, I found a glowberry in 4 of the moths.
Nice.
Nice.
Good find.
I'm gonna start looking into training up my medical. I'm just about as good as combat as I can be.
Right. Time for the fixie bits.
The other fixed bit.
The other fixie bits, right? Man. Oh, and your mechanical knowledge? Are you just to the moon with that one?
Oh yeah, I mean I can make power armor.
Oh, right. Nice.
I've made like 3 sets in the last week. So
3 sets in the last. Good lord.
Wow.
yeah, it was
You
a
must
lot
be
of work.
busy
I was
keeping
by
things up and
myself
running.
2 days ago, just working on that stuff.
Hmm.
I mean, it's a lot of maintenance too.
And where'd you get all the materials?
Give it to me
Yeah,
because
right,
I was the one that was just making it.
See.
Who'd you make them for?
Liette and
Of course, Liet wanted power armor.
This is Liev on the line. I believe I've been requested. Is that correct?
hi, yes. Is this a secure line?
This is working right through. It's secure.
Oh, that was over the radio. Okay.
Repeat.
Meet us in the medical bay of the basement.
Yeah, we need you.
Understood.
Yeah, we got something.
Give me about 5-10 minutes. I'm on my way.
Cool.
Roger.
All right.
It's
Oof. Oh. Let's get to work.
I think
right.
if Liev is as good a decker as Veronica, then we have probably the best people to be looking into Fritz right now. All in the same group.
Yes.
Liev might be a better decker than Veronica.
It was
Just, out of character knowledge, he was the first level 5 decker.
I'm gonna be.
He was the first level 5 anything, actually.
Oh.
Now that I think about it.
Before I'm
Used to be
getting
a lot-
tubing. Pardon me.
He used to be a lot more strict.
Yeah. So nanobots. Basically.
Nanomachines.
Yeah.
They're in his blood or whatever.
Something like that.
Pardon me. Right. Okay.
Could you get me another one of these tubes from the
yeah.
orange one over there? Thanks. It's just need to connect it to itself.
Come on.
It's not long enough.
Here you go.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Okay.
The other end. Where's this go?
Just behind the console there should be a little plug-in. Yeah, just watch yourself. Yeah, just don't hit any buttons you shouldn't hit. You know, if you want to like activate it on accident. Be careful. Yeah, just watch that.
I'm imagining this as like one of those game things where like it's the 2 points and then it's a little stretchy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, looks like it can go in here. Okay, there you go.
Perfect. Great.
Okay.
Tubes.
Tubes.
Like the internet.
Exactly.
Is the internet used these days?
Probably.
Something interplanetary.
Yeah.
I was able to-
Intergalactic.
Very hard to have a
Planetary.
tube going between planets. So.
Yeah.
Planetary intergalactic.
Maybe there's Mass Effect relays that use. Sorry.
I mean, I had the net on my ship, so a little difficult when you to have just tubes connect to that all the time and travel
True.
across the galaxy, at least the sector.
Anybody remember what Fritz's blood type is, or is it just generic goblin?
No idea.
Goblin, yeah.
Goblin. Right, got it.
I mean, I suppose we'd be able to figure it out anyway.
Start making some there. Right.
I guess the correct answer is nanomachines.
I mean, at this
Shit, you're
point,
right.
I already put the tube into there. Wait a minute. Over here. Right. I've only got so many inputs on this machine. I keep forgetting about them. Okay. There we are. Oh God, I hate this thing. Please. Good Lord. Right. Map. This is so jumpy.
Who left the collider on this thing? The psychos.
Okay, so there's definitely a goblin in there.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
The point. Acquire
point.
goblin.
Very faint life signs, according to that. Very faint.
Yeah. I'm waiting for it to
Basically-
get here so I can give what I know and remember.
Right.
Mm.
I did kind of get a rundown from Sloan, but man,
I mean, he'll need to hear it anyway. But I was there.
fair enough.
He might have told you stuff that I might not remember or whatever, but
Right.
you got everything set up?
Oh, more or less, yes. At this point, it's figuring out what those nanomachines do.
Hey!
hello.
Liv.
The occasion.
Yeah, so we have
Uh,
Fritz.
Yeah, we have Fritz in a keg.
I'm confused. I mean, yeah, Fritz in a keg. I mean, like, it feels like that'd be a Fritz thing, I guess, in a keg. But I mean, that's
Okay, so
need.
yesterday, I went with Sloan and a couple others. Most of them I didn't actually know or know who they were, at least. We went to that abandoned Avalon facility that's out in the wasteland to get like information on one of the Avalon people that's been bothering us. I forget. Why am I forgetting? I should remember his name. Hofstein. That's it. Yeah. Information on him. The other thing was, the other main one was to deal with some guys who beat up Alice, which both were taken care of. And then we happened to find Fritz in a tube with a bunch of nanomachines in it.
Which is why we need your help.
Are we sure it's Fritz? I thought he got shot up a couple months ago.
I saw. Yes, I saw.
Thought people had a whole.
It is Fritz. I'm pretty sure.
I was sure it was on some other goblin. I mean, they do kind of look alike.
I'm actually not sure I would remember Fritz very much because I don't think I've interacted with him much, if at all. However, I have been told it was Fritz by Sloan and a couple other people. So.
It's in there.
Yeah.
This is like a gift for me, so I can just. He always kind of joked about if I can smoke my leaves. I mean, is this like a joke where I can just eat him now or something, or it's just.
We're hoping to bring him back.
Yeah, like try to bring him back. Otherwise, figure out what's going on with these nanomachines if we can't, and then properly bury him or burn him, or whatever you want to do. People know. I don't. Yeah.
And this is for me to find out or fix it because I'm kind of the opposite of a doctor, a medical. I tend to
so
kill
we
it
have a
people at
doctor.
times, so I just want to make sure.
Okay, we have a doctor.
Cassian's our doctor.
A
We need
a decker.
Right.
And a mechanic.
I see. Okay then.
Yeah, so we're going to look into the nanobots, see what the fuck is going on with them, see if we can see what's going on with them, see if we can bring him back, and just go from there.
And just making sure he's not like on the table or anything like that, right?
No, he is in the
trying
tube.
to fix him.
He's still in the tube, I assume, right?
I mean,
maybe I do. Do I need to step in here a little bit?
No, I meant table as in like the menu. That's what I meant. I'm just making sure I can't eat him. But that's just to make it clear, right? If there's anywhere like a surprise gift for me, we're trying to fix him.
That
That's
is
the
that
idea.
is not my call.
Okay.
He might be fine with that. I don't know. I know that's like
trying to bring him back.
Yeah, I think some people would
fine,
either
fine.
wanted to like either bury him or burn him or something. I don't know his wishes.
Okay. A little racist, but I understand. Okay, let's see what I can do. I guess then. The nanomachines, right?
Yes.
What's inside of him? Okay.
If you can't do it, I'm sure no one can. So.
Yeah, let's see what we
I've
can do.
hooked him up to the devices around here, so I'm just kind of monitoring his vitals and brewing up some goblin blood. In case we
His
need to-
vitals look stable. The big thing with
great.
this guy is that these nanites are both consuming him and rapidly regenerating, but also keeping his tissue alive.
Right.
Essentially.
Yeah, so basically between death and life, as I was told.
Yeah, you have a Schrodinger's Fritz at the moment.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's see if we can turn off the consume part, at least.
Guess so.
Suppose that would be ideal. Would be a waste if it just kind of ate it without you try anything.
And if you could turn it off even temporarily, right?
That's something.
Then,
I mean, how long is temporary? I suppose the thing.
I mean,
Unless I guess you can.
It's a
you
step
can-
at least, no matter how.
Yeah, long enough to flush his system at least.
Yeah.
Let's see. I guess.
If we can get rid of the nanomachines, that's a plus. That's one way of doing it.
hence why I'm making the goblin blood.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna let you two mainly deal with this. I'll look at the mechanic side if necessary.
Cool.
I will cheerlead.
Thanks, Johnny.
Well, okay.
I mean, it
Technically,
matters.
I can actually theoretically assist with you, because I do have a little bit.
Oh.
Not a lot, but better than
I can
my
assist
deck,
with you.
which is
I'll
negative,
be your friend.
effectively.
Nice, great.
Yes.
Okay then, so this is where I'm monitoring the blood.
Yeah.
Put some starter in there. We're just sort of waiting for these tanks to fill up. So my thinking is, once he's, I don't know, nanites are sorted out, we can try to flush it. But I don't know if he has something inside of him that is producing more nanites, or if they're doing it to themselves. We could starve him, thereby starving out the nanites, but that might, you know, starve him. So,
From
I don't know how these things
I-
work.
From what I gathered, I think they're self-reproducing as well.
Great, that makes it very much so a problem.
Yeah, that is. I cannot say with certainty, but I believe that's effectively what I heard.
Right.
I think I heard someone say that he had this before he died. He needed to do it like he was taking the nanites out himself.
What?
I don't know.
Fuck?
I don't know if it's true. I don't know what's going on.
Might be a bit difficult task, given how
Okay.
again, nah, it's a bit small, but also just like the complexity in it, if anything else.
Hmm.
I'm sure.
Taking him out. So he's alive back then, so. Figure out if there's more than one kind of nanite.
I do actually want to, put the actual effort here so I can do things, if anything else,
I understand.
If there's-
We're asking a lot of you.
One nanite is heat nanite, and one nanite is fixed nanite. Right?
I mean, theoretically, it could just be they're doing both.
Could be.
No idea.
We don't know.
There could be a third that's make more.
Exactly.
Pay my feels like be kind of fitting just there.
Yeah. Let's extract some blood from him. Boop. Boop. Okay. Right then. Over here. You take a look. See if there's multiple types of nanites in there. Seems like your
I'll do what I can.
Sure.
I don't think there's
It's worth a shot.
that's not there right now.
I don't. Fritz isn't in there.
Yeah, Fritz isn't here.
Yeah, so just ping a GM. It's fine.
Do you know if this was at the facility he was in, or?
That was at the facility we went to. Apparently they were doing experiments on these nanites to see if they could use them, but they wouldn't last outside of him.
Oh, careful moving him. He's plugged in now. Plugged with the machinery. Okay.
There's any bit of space here. I can look around here, see if there's anything.
Hopefully he doesn't shrink out of existence.
Oh man, that would be unfortunate.
It was nice to I just ate him, even the whole can. Amazing. Should have been me eating him. Ah! I'm trying to see if there's some way you can use a tank as well, can help assist with this or something.
I mean, it is basically just a sealed tank. We could replace the fluid with anything we want to. Clearly, it's keeping him stable, but if we don't want him stable in an effort to kill the nanites, then... I've got Sarah looking over there at a sample of his blood to see if there's more than one type of nanite.
Doing what I can.
There might be one that's...
Waiting.
Could flush it out as mentioned. I wonder if we could somehow maybe not make distract it, but make it think it should move elsewhere after it flushes, or just conjure it somewhere else that we can kind of deal with in a smaller scale.
So what are we trying to do? We're trying to flush it?
So we've got a couple things going on here. Sarah is looking at a sample of the blood to see if there's multiple types of nanites. See if there's one that eats, one that repairs, and or one that replicates, like a building one.
It's
on that note, we'll do a quick little medical or mechanica, whichever one.
So mechanica
fucking-
for me would be best. Plus
19 sounds good.
Unless
Yep.
it
So
requires
the
technician,
19.
which would technically.
It is a single type of nanite. It's only one.
Okay, one type of nanite.
And it is very old. It's almost like 30 years old product. It's not anything. Hell, Avalon's not even supposed to be making nanites anymore. Like that's not even something that they're supposed to be doing.
Man,
Oh,
the stuff on this is like 30 years
A
old.
little after mid, yeah. Fritz is, as you're looking at his blood, Fritz is like 47 years old or something like that, which is impressive because most goblins live to be like 15 tops. But that's because of natural causes as a bitch.
So
like he's like wine of something here.
Yeah, this says he's like
It's
47.
because most goblins die because of because most goblins die from their own stupidity. But they don't look these. It looks like these nanites weren't successful in what they were supposed to do. They were supposed to be, your standard medical rejuvenating type things. But the only thing they did was keep him from dying of old age. But also basically making him riddled with fucking cancer because of these nanites are like eating him.
Fucking Deadpool.
Okay, yeah. So super
but
cancer.
not nearly as cool. Like a really shitty Deadpool. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't heal or anything like that. Like he doesn't have that kind of special regens or anything.
Yeah.
And with that 19 of technician, it looks like, any standard heavy electromagnetic charge would probably nullify them, but there's no telling what that would do to his body.
Yeah. So if we wanted to just disable them, electromagnetic charge. However,
Sure.
Those things are basically making sure that he doesn't die of old age. So I, in my lack of medical knowledge, don't know if that will make him rapidly age or just sort of be okay. Because he's at the current state.
Anything else? I'm getting a lot of
back
pains.
my headaches. Oh my gosh, I had a day.
Anything else I need to?
That's
anything else I need to answer?
it on the moment on my end.
I think
Ping me
we're
again if you
good.
need me. I gotta go to Apex.
We'll do. Do you think? My concern is if we chat those down, not about rapid aging. I think rapid aging would be. No, magic exists. Who fucking knows? My concern is that it would stop the tumorous growths. Looks like he's riddled with them, and they're just constantly being eaten. Just also the rest of him's going with that too.
A lot of things going on in that goblet.
So you sort of need to fix the nanites then. What you're saying?
Either need to fix them, or we shut them down, and then make sure he's okay.
What about the tumor though? I mentioned.
Yeah. So one thing we can
work it out
is disable them, which is easy, luckily. And then you go in, make sure that he doesn't fucking die of cancer, basically.
Right.
Speed run cure cancer.
Sure. I'm sure that was done like 200 years ago. That's
Something
real.
You're in that elective, right? You took that.
I did, yeah. In the school that I definitely went to.
Yeah, so that's one route. The other one I would think is see if we can reprogram them. Which would be on you.
That's kind of my thought as well. If someone just changes target or at least his behavior, if anything.
Seems like that it would be best to try to reprogram them first, and then if that fails, try to disable them.
Yeah,
Theoretically, it could also
Try.
just.
Try to reprogram them on the little sample we got over there, just in case it
Yeah.
gets all extra ET.
Yeah, I was about to say, if it goes wrong, it could easily just make things worse.
Yes. We could also, if that does work, EMP pulse him, get rid of all of the nanites that are active in him, introduce new ones that are a little less murderous.
Just a little bit.
If all else fails, we kind of try to flush it at least as much as we can, I guess, and
I just thought, we might have limited time on that. I don't know. I don't remember how long it was said, but I don't know. Also, don't know if it's okay because it's still in his blood. But I remember Hofstein saying that they wouldn't last outside of his body. I don't remember how long. I don't think it was instant. I think it was like maybe a day or two. But
right.
Don't quote me.
I mean, day or two is
Hopefully,
plenty.
like the sample at least like keeps it somewhat stable. Something.
I hope.
Theoretically, all we need is 5, 10, 15 minutes. If hitting them with an EMP knocks them out as fast as you say they do.
Yeah.
Let's try that then.
Sure.
Again, at least like there's steps along the way.
Right.
Not exactly the best thing for nanites. They were meant to be like just standard medicals. I don't think they were expected to be in there the entire time. No.
Seems like a failed experiment to me.
Seems like.
Plus, with as old as it says he is, he's around during the war, so experimental medical technology during that time, not exactly
About 30 years ago?
surprising.
Top of my head, it's like middle, if not beginning.
Mm-hmm. Especially before the corporations like sort of consolidated all their shit. I mean, at least back then it was sort of, you had an idea, you do it.
Although when you pull this stuff up, are you guys pulling up any like his blood and stuff? Are you using Runner Network or just Wyvern stuff to look into it?
This is Runner Network.
Whatever is here.
The Runner Network database. I mean, yeah, it would pull up his real identity.
Ooh.
Of Gerald Oppenheimer.
Did I hear that stated like actually in character?
Maybe.
I remember hearing that. I don't remember if it was in
Possibly.
character or not.
Possibly. Union guy's thrown that name around a couple times.
Gerald Oppenheimer.
Wanted for inciting a workers' rebellion on Coriolis 4?
As someone from
Wow.
Valkyrie, would I know if that was a Valkyrie thing?
Yeah, that's a Valkyrie machine. Like that's like
about two
that's a
wyverns.
Forge World,
This not
basically, is what
is this
that is.
wyverns?
I'll let
Affirmative.
Hey, question for you. I've been tasked with finding somebody's, I guess, knife of some sort. It was mugged from them by some guy who says that he gave it to y'all.
And it is
Roger. So
marked now. It
who's
is marked
missing
as
the knife?
dead.
A wall.
Bounty turned in by one
The
Rahit
person's name is
Zalith.
Wallflower.
I see. Okay. Well, I believe Cassian has the knife. But we're kind of in the middle of something.
Hard copy. Okay. Are you talking to him right now?
He's with me, yes.
Copy. All right. I'll wait till after.
You dig in a little more, and you see that after he was detained for the attempted workers' uprising, he was sold by Valkyrie.
Okay.
To
I'm
House
guessing I
Salad.
can just read this.
Yeah. You're kind of looking over the shoulder and stuff. He was sold to House Zalith.
House Zalith. Does that name ring bells for me?
Have you been interacting with them at all? There's the Drow Man guy, and then there's the I don't know
so-
how much you've delved into that.
So it's
but
not a Valkyrie thing. Got it.
no, that's not a Valkyrie thing.
So after the Workers' Rebellion or after the
Mhm.
so,
He led a workers' rebellion. He had a wanted bounty on him for it, and then he was sold to help sell it off.
sold to House Zalith? Any
Mhm.
bells?
Zalith, yeah.
Zalith?
SXAL.
I'm sorry, someone remind me how this is to do with his nanites?
I mean,
And
the
the
history.
dying goblin in there?
Sorry.
Cool.
Nanites?
Yeah, let's maybe stay on task.
It's in the database here, at least.
We can look
Do
at
a
that
little
later.
bit of, just do a
I mean, it could
little
be
bit of
s- I mean,
exposition dumping. as
I mean,
well.
there could be some things, maybe the history that could, I don't give it claims some, maybe like not answers, but
Maybe.
I don't know, maybe some origins or something like to just.
I mean, what do we
I
know
don't
about how Sally? What's it?
Okay, about the nanites?
Gang, guys.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, we can check over to
Let's
see
do
if there's any
another medical
histories of
roll
the
here on that.
nanites here.
Let's do another medical roll on that one real quick. Anybody got a good medical bonus here?
+5.
and I have +1.
Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Alrighty. So yeah, you're more focused on like the nanite problem over here as they're digging into that fucking Alice stuff. but-
Backstory?
I mean,
he's a goblin.
It looks like his body needs a little bit more to regenerate, but the levels of heavy metal is like building up heavily inside this canister. So it looks like you might need to let him cook, basically, and vent off as much of this stuff as you can in some kind of safe way.
Right. Okay, there's some kind of metal detritus gathering in his pod there.
We need to get rid of it, basically. And in doing so, we need to also refill the goop in there that's currently there. So I'm going to figure out what that is and then synthesize that.
Looks like you could probably rig something up as like something like a homemade dialysis almost, you know what I mean? It's really, you just gotta filter it out somehow safely.
Yeah. Right.
I don't know much about the actual mechanics. I mean, that's not the right word. I don't know the medical side of dialysis, but I might be able to whip something up to help with that.
Right.
If we work together on that.
Get one of the tubes over there.
One of the tubes over
Find some equipment from the runner area over there.
See if you can whip up some kind of filter, right? It
Filter.
doesn't have to be fancy. We just
Okay.
need the liquid in and the metals out.
Okay. I'm guessing fine enough to stop the metals. Okay, I'll figure something out.
Got a weird poison box. It's just gonna wiggle. That's okay.
I can't get in there because this room's a stupid Faraday cage, but you guys got alerts at the door. Somebody's at the door to the grindstone.
I'll go check it out.
Appreciate it. On radio.
Yeah. That room's a fucking
Okay.
Faraday cage.
I have.
You could teleport to us.
Yeah, so I have acquired parts.
Cool.
Is Fritz here?
He's somewhere. It's not like a
Somewhere.
immediate
It's
necessity.
in the walls.
We can get that jerry rigged sooner rather than 3 weeks from now. That would be great.
So, filter out the metals specifically. Not we don't care about the nanites at the moment.
I suspect the metals are a byproduct of the nanites, but we're just trying to fix the fluid in his tank, not him.
So
The tank itself
it's the
has
fluid.
problems.
Got it. Okay.
Yes.
I mean, if that makes the process easier, I suppose. Yeah.
I mean, it'll make him alive. 'Cause right now, it's going to kill him eventually.
Yeah, but given the time though, that allows that to be things.
Exactly.
Yes.
In the meantime, I don't know. If we can figure out this nanite decking business, we can do that. Otherwise,
Grindstone's open for business.
Grindstone's open for business.
I mean, I think this finding the origin of this nanite thing that's been, I guess, one of the issues really. Playing this type of weird, I guess, dance with that. If it is.
If you want to, you can. It's certainly an interesting device. It's a little destructive.
I can try to spend some time looking into it, if anything else.
If you can manage to copy the code or something, that might be useful. Don't know exactly how, but
I don't.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Either read the cancer or something if other folks are fine.
Willingly signing up for this? A bit much to ask for someone. Like, I can't imagine how much pain he's been in this whole time.
I don't know. As far as I can tell, he's out.
Go ahead.
I mean, see,
but like, having it is better than not.
All I knew, like,
theoretically.
All I knew, like, 20 minutes ago, I thought he was dead. So,
yeah.
He was here, I guess, but.
Yeah, before yesterday for me and the others I was with.
There is a blood mage around. She sort of specializes in blood and fucking with it. Could loop her in.
The blood is. Maybe.
Maybe?
You mentioned the idea how it's.
Magic and tech, though?
It only can. I mean. Perhaps. Yeah, it might be a bit of a hassle.
Shut down the nanites.
I mean, the issue of the nanite.
Containers. Not a problem.
I mean, it was mentioned the nanite can't really, like, live outside of his body, if anything. Maybe it could confuse it. I think it's not Fritz anymore. But then again, the whole
You
magic.
need
I
to
don't know.
leave
That was
Cassian for any reason. Use the back door.
Roger.
I thought his first words, you need to leave Cassian, and I was very concerned for a brief second. Anyway.
But yeah, no, I was just thinking of ideas of perhaps maybe we can just confuse him and make him not think it's Fritz, but it might eat him still. I don't know, but if anything, we've got time. We just kind of bake in there, right? Like get those medals out. So
do we have
I
an
guess
active
time
thing
still?
right now?
No, I'm waiting on you guys to do decking things.
Okay then.
I have.
I'm just monitoring vitals. Beepity bappity boop.
So you're
The
gonna
Shabalingo.
I guess.
Hi.
Ugh.
Hi.
Okay.
But yes, the decking side of things, the nanite.
The decking side of things with the nanites.
Is there some way do you think it's possible to kind of change the behavior of it, if anything?
Right now,
It might be a bit risky.
you're digging into it.
Trying to see
Right now-
connection or history of it. Maybe they help give us a better idea of how to handle it. But
Their
I'm
last-
finding any blueprints.
They're they're operating under their last given orders and commands, which is consume, replicate, consume, replicate, consume, replicate. This is these are, I mean, these are very similar to the type of nanites that got Avalon barred from doing any sort of nanite experimentation in the past. Like, this is the type of stuff that...
stuff, huh?
Yeah, this is the type of stuff that could, if left unchecked, result in a Grey Goose situation.
That's why they stop it altogether.
Now, granted, these ones are so old that they probably wouldn't survive outside of a host, and that seems to be what Hofstein was. Whoops, you probably wouldn't know that name. Would, but that seems to be what,
I've
you know,
told
the
him
problem. Okay, yeah. So these they probably won't survive too long outside of a host, but as long as they have some kind of plasma or something to latch onto and consume, then they can survive. But on their own, they rapidly
deteriorate.
What I would assume be difficult to kind of change the behavior, being how old it is, and that's kind of like the last destination. The last thing could probably do gives us consumers
it's their
more replicating, if anything
consume,
else. So
replicate, consume, replicate, consume, replicate. That's pretty much
if we
it.
mess
It's
it
like
up, then
running on
I
its
could just
own loop.
eat it basically. Yeah, it's infinitely basically. It's kind of stuck in this. So I could try changing it, but we kind of risk it maybe going astray.
Usually
Yeah.
programming of old nanites was like some kind of. You would have like to put it simply, almost like a vampire scenario where you have your one pylon that gives the orders to all the little like. I guess honeybees would be even better. You know what I mean? You have a queen.
Yeah, those are kind of
nanite
going
that-
off on
that-
their own now.
But they
get
don't.
mindless.
Yeah, they don't have that. They don't have their root. Their root drive.
Could we make a room?
You could certainly try.
Let's try that.
That's also an option. Making a new root thing. Make a new queen, essentially. Oh
Fritz
no.
is a beehive.
Or, this could also accidentally give you the BBEG for next season. Who knows?
Grey goo!
Grey goo! It's a very sensitive thing to deal with. If anything, if it goes wrong, then it might be a bit dangerous.
Well,
or I can eat him, but I mean, that's not really the option right now.
If you, I mean, at the very least, we have the sample that we can just use as a sandbox. Hopefully, it doesn't break
Yeah, I
things.
can mess with that for now. Again, it's I get stable still. Is that right, Cassian?
Yes, for now. I mean, he's slowly dropping. Slowly, because of the heavy metals, but stable.
He's relatively
Well,
stable
that gi-
for the time being.
Yeah, it gives us time to at least think of any more ideas or trying to like improve on the existing ones, if anything else.
Cool.
Yeah. So how about
But
you
again,
look into
pylons
that?
or
Yes.
yes.
Why don't you try if that's how they're supposed to work with the mother pylon or whatever? Might as well try that.
Aye.
And then go from there. While you're doing that, hey Fritz, can I make a filter pump thing for the stuff? Is Fritz still here?
He's dead.
Motherfucker.
He's probably very busy.
Yeah. Fritz, wake up, Fritz! Ba, 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 ba.
Turned into a fine paste.
Like a blend.
I'm pretty sure that's upside down now. Doesn't really matter, but I believe that's upside down.
It's not on an angle. This one's like kind of tilty. You son of a bitch. Well, okay. I feel like at this
We
point
have some
it's,
leads to go with, yeah. Yeah, we just kind
nice.
of see how it goes from there later. I think of it more upon the Fezgate.
So you'll work on that. I'll ping again
Oh.
and see if I can work on the filter.
Right. Okay.
Come
then.
around.
Okay then. Yes. And we are also going to be attacking, well, the network is going to be making attacks on some Avalon facilities, including one in the upper city. We got a whole slew of them planned now.
Is this?
So perhaps the
Hi. Can I make that filter? Or at least attempt?
Yeah. Let me do a medical Hanukkah type of deal here.
Yeah. Medical 1, mechanical 5.
Yeah, you managed to rig up something that, pumps off the excess gray goo and then gives it a burst of electromagnetic radiation, which is easy to generate with any good electromagnetic coil and battery.
Okay, so I at least don't want to turn off the stuff that's in him at the very least. However, if that's
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you're able to if you picture this, right? This will let me go visible so that you can see fully. Oh no, that's a dice button. Back, visibility, solid. So you got a tube that comes through here, and it fills this canister up with like the excess goo, and then it gives it a real fucking hard zap, and then it filters off the metals, and then puts the plasma back into the canister.
Got it. Okay. I do that then.
That's kind of what it's doing. It's steadily, once it reaches a certain level in the canister, it auto fucking shunts it into here and kills what's left, and what comes out is just fucking garbage, scrap, nanite metal sludge.
Cool. I'm also filling him up with blood and nutrients as needed.
Gatorade. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pour that Gatorade in there.
Yeah, I'm filling him up with Gator juice.
Okay, sounds good.
So my thing is good.
I'm good.
He's even more stable than he was before.
Yeah.
Still hungry, but
okay. I'm okay.
I mean, he did say, if I die, just throw me in the trash. But at the moment, he's not dead. But he's also not alive. But he did say, if I die, just throw me in the trash.
Throw down his trash can.
Yeah. If he dies, we'll take care of the body. But he's not dead, technically. So we're trying to fix that. So.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go to some other things.
Yeah, you do your thing, and then we'll.
Unless you need something.
We're still working, but you're already gone.
Hey, he's gone. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. So. Sludge is being filtered. Current plan is see if we can get the pylon to reprogram the things.
Right.
And if that works,
is a bee nest.
Then we're probably good. Probably. If that doesn't work, plan B or C. Not if we have a plan B. Plan B, then that's probably better than this one. Zap all of them in there, and then you quickly fix him as best you can.
Yep, that's the one. Tall order, but try.
At the very least, you have an extra set of hands that sort of knows what's going on.
Right. Okay, Liev, we'll leave the pylon up to you. If Veronica shows up, I'll key her into it as well. See if she can do anything.
We'd need
And
Sloan down here as well.
Sloan? Why Sloan?
Because isn't she still under Hofstein's watch?
Oh, fuck, you're right. Which means we can't have Veronica on it. Oh, that sucks.
I mean,
Right.
if you were okay with Sloan down here, I believe that they would be fine. However...
No, not yet. That's still a bit of a ask. Shit. I don't have any other deckers that I know that we can ask about this. Like, I literally know no one.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Jackie's gone.
Right.
Who sent you the body? Does this person know any of the deckers as well by chance?
I mean,
Or care to bring into this loop? Or?
I'm pretty sure I know at least Sloan's identity at this point, because he's the one that asked me to come along. Like when him and Johnny asked me to help him, so I'm pretty sure I can say that I know that Sloan is a decker, but not the best.
Right. And also under very watchful eye of Hofstein, so he's not going to.
Yeah, there was
even
another
if we asked him, he'd say
decker
no.
there, but no idea.
Great. Might be from another row. Okay. Then we'll leave it up to you, Liev. If we find someone else we can key in, we will, but they gotta be trustworthy is big problem number one. Otherwise, during that last mission in the upper city, we can tack on a little side objective of get as much information on...
Why are we attacking
But
more
you'll
Avalon? Is
nanite.
it related to Hofstein stuff or something else?
It's related to Hofstein. We're getting rid of him. Toppling him, basically.
Oh, here's the half hour.
Half hour. Right then. I think we've been down here long enough. I'm gonna head back out. Check with Johnny to see if the grindstone still is a bad place for
That is
him.
your 30-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. 30-minute.
I'll be working on it. Don't worry, I won't eat him.
The grindstone's still a
Yeah,
bad
please
spot.
don't.
Yeah, if you need to leave, use the back door. Come around. Lilith and Sloan are up in the upstairs.
Roger. I have to find somebody about this knife.
Wallflower and map.
It stinks, really. If I'm being honest with you. Why did that guy have Wallflower's knife? Wallflower wouldn't give that up, not easily.
Yeah, like we both, at least I have, at least seen her fight tooth and nail.
Yeah, she's very adamant about holding on to that thing. Oh, please. Right. Not the young man I used to be. Don't want to use this one.
I know that there's one near the diamond.
Doppelganger, but I realized you did not have my magnificent beer.
I might check on that real quick.
You work with the clinic, right?
Yes.
Oh.
All right, you're getting front door.
See, I'll be right back if I don't find them.
You're gonna front
Yeah,
door.
yeah. I might say down here just to look more into this research we have.
Hi.
Me.
I'm right here.
If it happened on a day, I would let you know.
I don't know if you're into those songs.
Progress.
I would like to cast what is my last spell of the day.
It was?
I would like to.
Yeah, it was one of the people who responded
I
to
call
it
that
getting
glimpse the
attacked,
shape
yeah.
of the wheel, but I think it's like magical sight or something, where I can see through illusions and magically concealed things,
Right.
see if target's magical affinities, perceive
Oh, hey.
invisibility. I'd like to see if I can like find any magic bullshit
painkiller?
going on with where this guy like
Same.
injected himself with drugs that make him
On this.
lightning.
On this there.
So,
Like the guy who's been.
the electricity that went through this thing was primarily
Oh,
like I said,
okay.
it was just once the magic condenses, once
Lady.
magic condenses into an element, it is no longer
After today,
magical.
I'm not working for the union no
There's
more.
residual stuff here, and it's yeah, it looks
You-
like he used it as a
Do you wanna
makeshift
turn that in,
way
or-
to
or-
pipe, or not pipe that, but to what's the word I'm looking for, to off gas some of the extra magic that was like
Leaving the
coursing
door
through his
open.
body and such.
Not exactly. Great.
Other than that, it just looks like somebody.
And the console
somebody
ray
took a
got it.
drug and they became.
The cameras got it.
Magically overloaded.
I've seen a couple corporos come through. They
See,
probably
see.
heard about it. Fine.
So there's no trail, nothing that might indicate where he might have gone.
I don't like tracking individual players too much, but he got taken
Right,
to
no,
the
for
clinic
sure.
at some
He
point a
pulled me
while
out,
ago. That's,
right?
And that's about as much as I
He
can
pulled me
give.
out of that
He
situation.
was taken to the
That
clinic,
guy. And then he gave me over to this one girl. I don't even.
Fair enough.
Napkins.
Okay, cool. So just
Her name is fucking Napkins, apparently.
Yeah, that general. He was taken to the clinic. And that's where we'll go.
She gave me a. She dragged me, right?
Alrighty.
Floated through the fucking sky. Dragged me to the diner. Told me to get cover for my safety. Threw me into a fucking wall. Second black eye of the day. Guess what? She drags me back outside. Ooh. Dragging the busy boy all the way through the row. Sure was entertaining for everyone. Everyone got to see it. And then this other girl. Another girl, white hair. Apple. Noted. She picked me up. She threw me in the fucking clinic. I said I couldn't pay for it. Guess what? They charged me anyway. And fucked after today. Okay? I am so unbelievable.
Who's firing guns?
How's your day?
That was one of the
Someone's
ones that actually
firing guns. You there, bank teller, sir? How you doing? How you holding up?
fucked, I think. And let's check. Millions of debt? How about you?
Well, that's unfortunate for you. Doesn't sound like my problem, though.
Giggling over there? Are you having a fucking chuckle?
Who is firing
No,
firearms in this row
course I
right now?
wasn't.
Unfortunately, I am notoriously bad at hearing gunshots, so I can't tell you even where they're coming from right now.
Well, that's unfortunate.
If they're,
Sounds like
if
it's
they're coming
ringing in
from
my
that direction,
ears.
it's likely just the arena, but other than that...
There's an arena here.
Yes.
That's incredible.
That would make sense, sir. It is sounding like it's coming from over there, and it sounds quite far.
Yeah, it's probably.
I see. All right. Okay. It's probably over there then. Okay. I see. Right then. We should probably get you home then. Before you pass out in the street.
You do
Can you
seem
pay
like
for the
you have
tram?
rest, sir.
I believe we have the individual in question.
Oh, perfect. Perfect timing.
If you wish to come with us.
Yes.
come with me.
Officer, go ahead and go with our angelic friend over here. I will escort our bank teller friend home.
All right, sir.
You're paying for the tram, right?
Right this way.
Of course.
Thank you, guy.
I will be paying. You are in debt, and so I must help my fellow union friend here.
Oh yeah, I heard they were murdering a lot of union folk around.
Oh my lord! Come with me.
Unlucky me.
Come on.
Just so you know.
Yes.
I am with the
Yes.
Wyverns. I helped with the respond to the bank incident.
I understand. I
so
did hear.
in case he forgets, I gave him an auto decker that I found.
I see.
Yeah,
All right.
I was asked to turn that in.
Yes, thing, Bobby.
Yes.
I will go ahead and place this in evidence then. All right then. Come along. I never got your name, so.
That's fine. I gave it to the other guy. It's in a report.
I'll just ask him later. Come along now.
Off to adventure.
Get your drink.
If we ever find another, I guess
Mm.
it's
Might be a tomorrow thing. Because here's the thing, right? If that was the knife, not Wallflower's knife, it's not something she really lets go of very easily. Which means she gave it to that girl. Which tells me she did it for a reason, namely to get that person to go into the bank and get their friends out. Not surprising. But that means Wallflower's involved. I don't know if she fully understands the consequences of what she did. She stole from regular people. Now, the other bank heist was to erase debt. You know, that was like a noble Robin Hoodie thing. This was just petty theft. From regular people.
I mean, unless they knew exactly what deposit boxes they were taking. Possible that it could have been not every. Or like.
Which?
Corporates don't store their money in the Road 32 bank.
Exactly. Fucking row 32. The shithole of the planet.
So anyway.
Literally toss the garbage over here.
Listen, I'm not eager to throw someone to the wolves, but I think we're gonna. Cassie and I will have a talk with Wallflower tomorrow about, who you hurt and why.
two dads back at it again.
Disappointed.
Yeah, disappointed dad faces. There's one of those right here. Goodie. Is he gonna come over, do you think? Or is he just gonna stand there? He just...
Yes. Heard you guys were open.
Yeah.
Didn't know if you guys were still busy. Also, hey, that armor worked like a champ.
Oh, sweet. Probably a good idea for me to.
No good.
Probably a good idea for me to take a look at it at some point. It's late now.
No, yeah. No,
Fine tune,
no.
that kind of stuff.
Hey.
I do.
Yeah. Also,
I am in charge of the garage, so.
Can I get you something to drink?
Oh, that'd be great. I wanted to talk fuel too.
I'll take a blue.
So I guess we'll talk tomorrow, or whenever
Later.
the next time we have access to the garage.
Here's the credits.
Excuse me. I was told to ask you how much it would you were willing to.
Thank you, Johnny.
How
See
much
you-
it would be?
see you tomorrow.
You'd be willing to part with
Take care.
Wallflower's knife.
That's going to be a conversation between Wallflower, me, and Johnny, where we put on our best disappointed dad faces.
What's that about?
So, right, that knife, I'm whispering here because we got two corporates up top. That knife, if it's Wallflower's, you think it is, means it's kind of important to her. And I've seen her go out of her way to keep her weapons, even after they've been taken. Which means she gave that sword, knife, dagger, whatever, to that person for a reason. Reason most likely being to bail out her friends. Or they were, use that knife to equip that lady.
Regardless, we think she's involved with the robbery, and that robbery hurt regular people. So we need to have a talk with her about who you heard and why.
Okay. All right. That's interesting. So, I just want to make sure. Let me rewind the tape here real quick. First off, robbery.
Yeah, the bank got robbed.
Yeah.
Today?
Today, yeah. Yeah.
I didn't hear anything
Hello.
going on at all. We'll talk later.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Thank you for the drink.
You're welcome. Have a good evening.
You as
I can
well.
finish it? Okay. All right. It's fine.
Beautiful swords, by the way.
Thank you.
Quick look. That's all I got.
Bit of a, personally made.
Fancy.
One of a kind.
This is your 10-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. 10-minute warning.
Probably. Well, suffice to say, you probably won't see any swords. You probably won't see swords like these any day.
Yeah, probably never again. Oh well.
You don't know the truth of that statement more than that. If you don't know the half of that statement, then you're actually how quite right you are.
You're welcome. Have a good night, Mr. Sloan.
Have a good night.
Yes.
Nope. Sorry.
Their legacy will be carried on.
I don't believe we should get
Not quite
going.
sure what that meant.
Sleepers will be here. Probably.
Thank you.
You too. Okay. So I'm gonna let them know I wasn't able to retrieve it, and that they need to talk to y'all. Then, I probably won't be getting the bounty for this, but understandable. All right.
Bounty? Oh.
Yeah, they told me to hire me to. What the hell's happening? I keep hearing gun. Is that just me, or am I?
No, someone's shooting a shotgun upstairs.
So,
Hmm.
for those that don't know, I'm notoriously terrible at hearing gunshots, but others were hearing enough. They said it was. If it's the same gunshots that was going on like 5-10 minutes ago, like from the
Those ones were way closer.
Never mind.
Yeah, I keep
Anywho.
hearing that straight out sign, but okay. Yeah, no,
We have 8
okay.
minutes before the sweepers come and kill us, so why don't we all go home?
Yeah,
we can do
that's a
that.
good idea. Okay, y'all take care. I'm gonna let them know what's going on. I'm not
Cool.
able to
Appreciate it.
to talk to y'all. All right.
I hope the money they got was worth it.
Disappointing.
I mean, oh.
Professionals go upstairs. Come on.
Alright, well, as I said, sweepers are coming. So.
Good night.
That they are.
Right,
Good night.
Send you a lot of text messages overnight. Oh, we got the door. Okay. Phew, I was worried about that. You go get him, Sweepo. You're doing a great job. Keep sweeping.
Well, as per usual, thank you all for watching. Have a good night, and I will see you on Monday for what else. Bye bye.